Hey everyone, Ash here and welcome to another Power Ranger Beast Morphers episode review, episode 21, Hypnotic Halloween. Now, I originally wasn't going to review the holiday specials because I thought they'd be regular or filler episodes, but after the high demand in the comment section and people asking me in my community tab and asking me on Twitter if I was going to review these episodes, I decided to review them because apparently these episodes are really good according to you guys, and after watching the Halloween special, aside from all the clip show stuff, it was a really enjoyable episode. I mean, the clip shows were fun to watch, seeing those old episodes again. They're not that old, they aired this year, but either way, these episodes were fun to look back and see. But also the costume aspect and the Zord battle, which I'll get to at the end, was some of the greatest Zord battles we've ever gotten in Power Ranger Beast Morphers thus far. Probably putting it on par with the final battle we got in the season finale in episode 20, but for a holiday special we got a pretty good Zord battle out of this episode, which was really enjoyable. So the main premise for this episode is the Rangers, all of them except for Devon, are hypnotized to believe they are their Halloween costumes, being Sherlock Holmes, Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, and a Viking. And fun story about these monsters or these costumes, all of these costumes that they use, or these monsters that they use, are basically copyright free, and basically anyone can use them for their own rights and references and stuff like that, because they're not really owned by anyone. They're an open IP for anyone to use. Now there is the Universal Dark Saga, which pretty much crashed and burned if you haven't heard that story, but if you want to use the monsters based on the book and that, they are basically free ball to do anything you want with those IPs, because no one really owns them and they can't really be copyrighted unless someone buys them for pretty much lots of money, but those IPs are pretty much free for anyone to use. So my boy Scrozzle has his own streaming service which hypnotizes all of the Rangers except for Devon, making them believe they are the characters they're dressed up as, which I gotta admit, seeing the Rangers believe they are their fictional characters is some of the funnest stuff I saw on screen, and you can tell that the actors had a lot of fun pretending to be these fictional characters with the impressions they were doing, the voices they were doing, just running around having a fun old time. And if you go visit the Instagram of the actress of Zoey Jacqueline, she's got the behind the scenes footage that she was able to film and release at this time now the episode's aired, and you can see all the fun that they had when filming the Viking scene between her and Devon, which I gotta admit, it was a fun scene to watch, and seeing behind the scenes was even more fun to watch. Whenever you get to see behind the scenes stuff like that, it's always a blast to watch. So go follow her on social media. I'll have a little link somewhere on the screen. Go check her out. I mean, if you want to see behind the scenes footage, go follow her on social media. She put some really fun stuff on their social media page on her Instagram, behind the scenes filming those scenes. So anyway, where was I? Yes, so the Rangers believe they're their fictional characters, and Devon basically says, have you heard of the great Zoe or Ravi? And basically when it does that, it shows clip shows of the past episodes that have happened, and this episode aired between Sound of Fury and Tuba Triumphant, or Tuba Triumphant. So these episodes aired between those ones. So this is where it's airing between episode 13 and 14, I believe, or is it 14 and 15, I believe. But either way, it aired between those episodes of Power Ranger Beast Morphers. So there's nothing too much to be lost if you're out of the loop, because it's called episode 21, but it aired between those two episodes. So after several clip shows and several funny impressions, the Rangers eventually get their memories back, and they find out that Scrozzle is trying to steal some Morphex, who was under the impression that the Rangers are still under the hypnosis. But Scrozzle is wrong, and the Rangers come to save the day because they get not teleported, they just rock up at the riverside and they go to fight Scrozzle and the Forkatron robot. And that is the only locations they basically filmed at for this episode. They only filmed on the Morphex set, the Grid Battle Force set, and the Down by the Riverside on location. Those are the only two locations we see in this episode. And the only characters that appear in this episode is the Rangers. Well, the only human characters we see in this episode are the Rangers and Commander Shaw. No Ben and Betty, no Blaze and Roxy. Those are the only characters we see in this episode. So it's a very small cast of an episode. And there is some people walking up the Morphex Tower before the start of the episode, or Grid Battle Force Tower at the start of the episode, but that is probably just a stock footage shot that they use for, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I studied film and I can't think of the word. B-roll footage that they're using, like, basically to use whenever doing different shots and stuff like that, because I believe we've seen that shot several times before and they just used it again for this episode. So once the Rangers get all their memories back, they go to fight Skruzzle, they fight the Forkatron, and all the Rangers basically get in their Zord to fight this battle, because it turns into a 2v1 battle against Devon, a 2v2 against Devon and Zoey, and then throughout the episode all the Rangers are getting involved with their Zord, and it is one crazy battle with several explosions and fights. It's probably one of the best Zord battles we've gotten with how it goes down. I know it's mostly Sentai footage, and I don't know what Sentai footage they used for the episode, but it's one crazy looking Zord battle we get throughout the episode, because I thought they'd be restricting it to whatever episode they used for the monster, but not really. They just went crazy with the Zord footage and went all out, so it was really fun to watch throughout this episode with the Zord footage they used for this battle. I really enjoyed it. So the Rangers defeat the Gigadrone and go celebrate Halloween. What happened to Skruzzle? No idea. He probably went the hack NordVPN with his special streaming service. So the Rangers celebrate Halloween, and Devon embraces wearing a costume, which was sort of the theme they brought up. Well, not a theme, they just said, oh, Devon doesn't like wearing a costume on Halloween, which is kind of ironic because he dresses up as a Power Ranger, which is a costume, but I guess it doesn't really count since it's spandex and you're saving the world. Not really spandex, leather spandex, and you're saving the world, but either way, the day is saved, the Rangers celebrate Halloween, and fun times all around. But overall, this was a really fun episode. I enjoyed the performance that everyone gave when they were pretending to be their characters. It looked like they had a lot of fun on set with this episode, and I really enjoyed it. I know I said I was a bit iffy about reviewing this episode because it's a clip show, but it was a fun clip show episode to watch. I mean, that 20 minutes went by in a second, and that Zord fight at the end, freaking awesome. I mean, how crazy was that Zord fight at the end of the episode? That was a pretty freaking crazy Zord fight. Probably one of my favorite Zord fights we've gotten all season, apart from the one we got in the finale and some earlier ones we got at the start of the season. But this was one crazy Zord fight with everyone getting involved. But anyway guys, what did you think of episode 21 of Power Ranger Beast Morphers? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Tell me in the comments section down below, because comments really help out the channel. That helps me get around in the algorithm and other Ranger fans can find me, because that's what I want to do. I want other Power Ranger fans to check out my channel, so be sure to share this video around, give it a like and stuff like that. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if you're watching this on Halloween, I hope you have a wonderful Halloween as well. Do people have wonderful Halloweens? I don't know, I'm Australian, we don't celebrate it here that much. But anyway guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching the video. Like I usually say, if you enjoyed this video, slap that like button, leave a comment if you want to leave a comment, and share it around, all that good stuff. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care.